on eyeshadow palette, and it is Naked 2. And that's like, what is that, like 10 years old? That's all I got. But, okay, whenever you're ready.
It's recording.
Oh. Is this gonna be copyright?
No.
Hey guys, it's Carly. I decided to do today's video because when I was looking at schools and I noticed Flagler, I was constantly looking for like campus tours online. Like pictures are one thing, but having actual footage is actually nice to look at because you can see everything. Now, disclaimer, this video doesn't cover every single building and every single inch of the school because there were so many people, especially in like the student center. And I was like, I'm not gonna put them on film and they're gonna look at me funny, so I'm just not gonna go there. If you do want to see a video like that where I do like every single room in a building, let me know, comment it down below, and then I could spend more time and more days of filming so I can make sure that almost nobody's in there, or at least not too many people. So after the footage and me explaining what is in each building, I will then come back to my roof and tell you guys the places I didn't go to and what they have.
This is Ponce. This is where it's the female freshman dorm, mostly. This is like actually what started. This was the hotel that the dude did.
The dude.
The dude, I don't know. Flagler,
Henry Flagler.
Yeah, that's our dude. He haunts us. So yeah, it's this female freshman dorms. It's also where D Hall is. This is also where like tours start and end, so we were always dealing with tourists in and out. It's also where our Flagler Legacy store is. We have one on St. George Street, but this is like another one. The solarium is here.
I love the solarium.
Flagler room is here. Security is here. Like one part of our security is here. Oh, the rotunda is here. I know chorus does a bunch of things in the rotunda because it sounds pretty and it looks pretty, so they do that.
They're gonna put up the Christmas tree soon.
They put a Christmas tree here. So this is Kenan Hall. This is where a lot of classes take place. This is literally its only purpose. There are offices in here. About 4 levels worth of classrooms.
5th floor's offices.
Oh, okay, so it's 5 levels total. So, this is a light reading. So this is the library. This is where you... Not the library. If you don't know what a library is. This is the 2nd floor where all the books are. 1st floor is like the computers that you can use. And just like lounge areas, and then front desk where you check books out, check movies out. There's study rooms in here. It's really easy to reserve a room for you to use for like group projects or just group studying. But during finals week, you want to get on that early on because they go quick.
Offices, 3rd floor.
Apparently there's offices in here. The student center is the top of the 2nd floor. There's an elevator. So here you have like a lounge area for students. This is where the bistro is, where we have Starbucks, Boar's Head, Chick-fil-A, and then a bunch of like convenience snacks thingies. We have a game room. It has ping pong, air hockey, pool, PlayStation,
Wii U.
Wii U.
Mario Kart.
There's the lounge area. We have the lounge area. Right now we have bean bags. Office of Student Services. We have that. That's where you go for your student services needs. We have a registrar office for your registrar office needs. This is where like events take place. If it's not at FSC/Commons/ABEAR.
That's where the events are. Classes in here. Oh, the Gamache, that theater. Classes take place there. Performances take place there. Okay, so this is a bookstore. We have a bookstore. This is where you rent books. This is where you buy books. This is also where you can get like apparel or like novelty things and like class things, notebooks, pencils, pens. Our art museum. This is where like art major. I don't really know. I've never been in this place.
It's a museum.
Yeah.
Like, other people's art is in here, and not necessarily students.
Art. It's an art museum. I don't know how else to explain it. Over there. Pan over there. Pan back to me. Anderson Cottage, Alumni House, whatever you want to call it. The breeze is so good with the audio. That is where Career Development Center is. They help you with your career and how you develop it. That was funny. He smiled. If you want help on your resume, if you want advice for interviews or something, that's what they're for. They have this cool thing where if you don't have any like business attire for like interviews or something, they let you borrow from their career closet. And it's not like things that you don't want to wear. Like, they have a variety of styles, and they're actually kind of nice. The audio was really bad on this, but this is Palm Gardens. This is where students just kind of hang out and they just chill on hammocks. Oh, volleyball net. We have a volleyball net. I don't know how else to explain it. Sometimes we use this area for events on campus. There's a dog. Hi, dog. This is our pool. We have a pool because it was a hotel at first. And hotels have pools.
That's it.
Go swim. I don't know. How do you explain a pool?
I don't know. Do I need a clip of my knees cracking just for old time's sakes?
You can do it.
Let's see. It's gonna be so weird. Oh yeah.
There we go. This is West Lawn. This is where, if you want to be outside, you go here. Bring a blanket, something to lay on, or if you want to lay on grass. I don't trust you. This is also where we have a lot of on-campus events happen, like Distress Day. This is where the therapy dogs are, where you can really just come and pet a pup. Get any sit-down videos about this, but here is the gym and the auditorium. They're right next to each other. They are less than a minute away from campus. I don't know how else to explain it. They're an auditorium. That's where shows happen. It's a gym. That's where games happen. There were a few places I didn't show you guys, which is Pollard, which is another place. It's kind of 5-ish minute walk from campus. That's why I didn't go, because I wanted to stick on campus itself. Also, Markland, that I have never really gone in, but I'm pretty sure it's just business things. And Wiley Hall, that is mostly international offices, I believe. So like study abroad or international students, that's primarily where they go. And then there's also a few professors that have offices in there that aren't related to Hankey Hall. That is the financial offices. That's where you go for finances. So I couldn't take you to any of the residence halls, but we have 5. We have Lewis House and Cedar. Those are the male ones. FEC is the co-ed, male and female. That one is the farthest away. It's about 10 minutes of a walk. And then you have Ponce that I talked about already, where it is like female freshmen mostly. And then connected with FEC is Abear. That's like upper class. Those are like the actual like suites where you have like a kitchen and separate rooms from people. And then the art building, I'm not an art student. I'm not an art major. I don't know anything about art. My art is in the auditorium. But that is right next to Keenan Hall. That is where, just if you're an art student, that's where you go. So those are the buildings. Those are the main places people go when they're a student at Flagler. And also, parking is a thing. If you have a car, you gotta worry about parking. Now, Flagler has very little of parking for students. We don't have like any on-campus parking. That is reserved for faculty. But there is a post office that is across from campus, and then across from the post office that this year just became student parking. We have the parking that is connected with the auditorium and the gym. I guess you can consider that on-campus parking. And then about a 2-minute walk from campus is the grass lot and the dirt lot. Beware of the dirt lot. That is actually like going through the Grand Canyon. If you don't have a Jeep or like you feel like you're off-roading, that's basically what I'm trying to say. But the grass lot and the dirt lot, they are right next to each other. We have the Cedar Residence Hall, they have parking there, and then across from there there's extra parking, and that's close to the auditorium and the gym. And then at FEC and Abear we have the parking garage. So that is what I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you're thinking of coming to Flagler and you have any more questions, feel free to comment them down below. I love answering questions about it. If there's any other Flagler related things you would like to see or videos that I could do, also comment that down. I am a theater major, so most of my time, especially in my last year, is spent at the auditorium. I've already done a video where I've done like a week as a Flagler college student. If you would like to see me do one as like a Flagler theater arts major person to kind of like narrow it down, I can do that as well. If this video helped you, or if you just enjoyed it, if you're like a 32-year-old woman with a bunch of cats and you just wanted to watch this video, I appreciate you. Give it a like. And I don't have an outro, so I guess I'll just cut off right here.